Okay, the first thing we need to do is check our mode. Okay? Go to mode. You have radian and degree. Okay? If I ask you to evaluate the cosine of 152 degrees, what mode should we be in?
Degree.
Okay, so let's get there. And what do we do for cosine of 152 degrees? All we have to do is type it in. Okay? Please be careful. On your quiz and on your test, on the calculator portion, I'm going to ask you to evaluate trig functions. And you have to pay attention to whether it's degrees or radians. And you have to make sure you switch your mode if you need to. So what mode do we need to be in for this one?
Radian.
All right, so go to mode, radians. And then we can type in the sine of 7 pi over 5. Now, here's what we need to remember. Sine, cosine, and tangent, those are the easy ones because you have a button. What about if I asked you for the cosecant of 100 degrees? First of all, let's change our mode so we don't forget that. We don't have a cosecant button. So how are we supposed to evaluate the cosecant? Yes.
1 over.
Ooh, almost. 1 over something. Almost. Cosecant is the same thing as 1 over sine. Okay? Cosecant and sine are reciprocal. So what we can do is we can type in 1 divided by the sine of 100, and that will evaluate the cosecant of 100. What about the secant of 200 degrees? How are we going to type that into our calculator? I know you know it, just tell me. Nate, what do you think?
1 over the cosine.
1 over the cosine of 200. Do you have a question, Sophie?
No.
Okay, and you got it, okay? Okay. And if I ask for a cotangent, what will we plug in? 1 over tangent. So for fun, cotangent of 300 degrees, we would plug in 1 over the tangent of 300 degrees. Okay. The first part of your homework assignment, when you get to your homework, it's going to come from 2 different pages. The first set of problems is just using your calculator. You have 5 problems, I think, maybe, of just practicing with your calculator. Okay. The next part is about right triangle trigonometry. Okay? This is the third time you've seen right triangle trigonometry and special right triangles. So I'm not going to sit up here and draw it all out for you. Okay? Instead, I'm going to ask you to do something for me.